Analysis has the laser prototype that you brought back. Their initial reports are inconclusive. However, the dossier you downloaded indicates the laser is some sort of mind control device.
Mind control? That doesn't make sense. I was using it to blow fuse boxes in Monte Carlo.
Yes, the prototype itself was missing two critical components that made it operational in its brainwashing capacity. The first was a series of prisms that diffused the laser's strength. It's these prisms that turn a high-powered beam of energy and heat into a strobing light that immediately reduces the victim to a hypnotic state. Impressive technology, especially considering it was designed in the 15th century.
So this is a Rambaldi device?
It appears so. The dossier included the original schematics showing how such a laser could be developed. Included in the designs were mentions of neutrinos, superconducting through optics, ideas that didn't even exist in the 1400s.
You said there were two missing components.
The disk you recovered from Jacob's dead drop pointed to the existence of a Rambaldi-designed fuel cell. The chemical engineering was advanced for its time, but also highly unstable. So Rambaldi hid it. He carved out a hollow space in a fossilized bone, then buried it in the deserts of Saudi Arabia.
Anna's been hunting for it for years. The whole reason she seems to have allied herself with Sark and Sloan is to utilize their resources to find it.
And once she does, to give Sloan the opportunity to mass-produce the prototype.
But 2 weeks ago, an archaeological dig beat her to it by accident. They think the bone is an ancient artifact, so they've transferred it to the State Museum for study.
Which is where Anna intended to steal it. Jacob's disk indicated a timetable for the theft, and if we move now, we'll have a 24-hour head start over her.
There's a trade-off. Without enough time to recon the site, you'll be going in blind. But we'll have Marshall on site to help you bypass any unexpected bumps along the way. We've arranged an alias for you as one of the museum benefactors. Your first priority will be to hack into the inventory mainframe and obtain the location of the bone. Once you have that...
Get the bone and get out before they even notice I'm there.
Exactly.
Sark and Anna still have enough components to restart this operation. If we can acquire this fuel cell before they do, we cut them off at the knees before they're able to re-establish their operations.
I understand.
So, even though we'll be seeing each other in the field, I wanted to take a second to review your optech here. Now, according to Anna's specs, sections of the museum are protected by electronic eye security. If you use this beam interrupter, you'll dance past the sensors without them even noticing your ballet slippers. Now, you're also in luck because apparently the fuel cell has... What? What does it have? That's right, neutrinos. And neutrinos are... What? What? You know what? Very good. Detectable. You're doing great. Take this signature reader, and once you're in range of the fuel cell, I can lock onto its location and guide you in.
Good evening. My name is Delphine Delacroix on the Board of Benefactors. I have a meeting with your curator regarding the, the large donation to the museum my husband has made.
You're not on my schedule, but I'm sure it's just a clerical error. I assume he sent you a key card for a new security system?
But of course. Merci. I can see myself to his office. I don't have a key card. Any suggestions?
Marshall, you're our ears and eyes down there. Can you pick up anything off the building design?
Okay, searching... Bingo! There's a security junction upstairs. If you can reach it, you should be able to knock out the security systems.
Sid, just maintain your alias until you get there. It ought to help you get past the guards.
I'm past the guards.
Sid, yo, what's up? You have some electronic eyes here. Perfect chance to try the beam interrupter to get past them.
Halt! Hostile target spotted.
Do you see a computer terminal? You should be able to hack into the security system and deactivate at least the local network. That should take care of the keycard problem.
Copy. I see a terminal.
All clear. All clear. All clear. All clear. All clear.
All right. You now have clear access to the mainframe room from here.
Checking in. All clear. Intruder!
Hey, you know the drill here. Hack into that mainframe, transmit the encrypted data to me.
I'm on the server, transmitting the data packets through my phone now.
Great. Give me 1 second here.
What was that?
Satellite surveillance over your position is picking up multiple targets overrunning museum security.
Who is it?
Hang on. We're running it against our facial recognition software.
I've got bad news on this end.
Go ahead, Marshall.
Well, studying the plans for the museum, I'm picking up more than one bone. Looks like there's 6.
6.
Wait, what? Are you sure? Sid, we got a hit on the face recognition software. The guys who just broke in are men loyal to Anna.
They were waiting for me. This is a trap.
And your job just got 6 times harder. Do you want to be extracted?
Negative. This is the only shot we've got at recovering the fuel cells. Marshall, can you download the 6 locations to my PDA?
Yeah. Already done.
Good. We're seeing this mission through.
Intruder!
What was hostile target spotted? Hostile target spotted. Hostile target spotted. Hostile target spotted. Intruder! Hostile target spotted. Back up.
That's the first bone, Sydney.
checking in. Intruder!
Second bone collected.
Hostile target spotted.
That's 3 so far. You're halfway home. 2 left. Almost there.
Back up! Back up!
One more to go. Sid, hold your position. That's a confirmed visual? Okay, we have movement outside the museum on the satellite again. Anna just entered the building.
I have all the bones. Do we have a 20 on Anna?
Anna? No, don't see her. Whew, is it getting hot in here? I'm getting a little sweaty, but I am reading an EMP spike in the shaft leading to the vault.
Is it her?
Oh man, they've locked me out of the security feed. These guys are good. Hang on a sec, I'm checking the museum inventory. Sid, sorry, there's one more bone inside the vault. What, you think your kung fu is good, little man? You think your little firewall's gonna keep me out of the system? I don't think so. Don't mess with me. You've never seen my... Sid, Anna's in the vault. Repeat, she's in the vault.
Sid, you can still get to the vault through the armory beside the security mainframe, but you have to fly.
Intruder! Yeah! Intruder! Intruder!
Wait a minute. Weren't you a waitress?
Ah, je suis désolé, vous me confondez avec quelqu'un.
Hold it! You're not going anywhere!
What was that? Intruder! Intruder!
Damn it, no Anna.
What is that? Those artifacts on the wall. Are those Rambaldi markings?
I can't carry them all.
They just locked me out of the system again. They're closing the security door to the vault.
Photograph as many as you can before the door closes.
Base camp, do I have clearance to reactivate security?
Negative. You'll blow your cover and be trapped inside.
That's the point. Anna will be stuck in here with me.
All right. You have clearance. Marshall, see if you can find some escape route once we get the bone back from Anna.
Escape route? Yeah, I can do that. Oh, alright, fine. Fine, you got me this time, but I'm not giving up. You won round one, but there are many rounds to go. Gosh.
Marshall, what is it?
Well, Anna's got a guy on the security system with me. I thought I was racing him, but he's been hacking me this whole time.
Is your position compromised?
I don't think so, but they intercepted the escape route I had for you. There's a fire escape beside the stairs at the back end of the ground floor. It's the only way out now that the security's back on, but Anna's already heading that direction.
She's getting away.
I'm not gonna catch her.
Lock onto the bone with the signature reader. I should be able to track her via satellite.
Intruder! Intruder! What was that?
Hey, sorry, you're not supposed to be in here. Oh, wait a minute. What? You're the ones. You're the one who's been Well, your kung fu is nothing, buddy, because not compared to Marshal J. Flinkman. Sid, get out of here!
We're picking up a hot spot from a nearby rooftop. Anna's got some kind of transport arranged.
I'm going after her. You just worry about finding Marshall.
Sydney, Vaughn's coordinating the team that's trying to recover Marshall. I'll be on comm with you for the remainder of the mission.
All right, Dixon. What can you tell me?
I've tasked a KH-12 satellite over the area. Since the ruins aren't giving us as much visual interference as the museum, I'm reading your signal loud and clear. The trade-off is we lost the beacon from Marshall's carbon reader. We think Anna's men discovered his tracking system and destroyed it.
Then I'll take a look around.
One last thing. Before Marshall was taken, he was able to ping his remote hacking feed off a different CIA server. I've got operational control of his backup. If you need to hack a computer, I should be able to pick up Marshall's slack on my end.
Who's intruder? Hostile target spotted.
Dixon, I've got a visual on a large bomb in the comms truck. Can you tell me what kind of explosive I might be dealing with?
Hang on. I have to change the satellite imaging system. I'm picking up a nuclear emission.
Base camp, repeat.
Confirming. Anna has a tactical nuke.
Oh my god.
I'm not getting any kind of missile signature, and you're in the middle of the desert. Which means Anna's not going to bomb anyone. She most likely wants to cover her tracks. Hold your position. I have a lock on the fuel cell.
I see it too, Base camp. It looks like they're treating it in some way.
The fuel cell is now stabilized for transport. Mr. Sark will take it to the next level in Bucharest. Any sighting of Bristol?
Negative. My men have scoured the camp. There's no way she could have followed us.
Then your men aren't doing their job, and you've been outwitted. Has the little one stopped crying? Then bring him out.
Oh no. Base camp, I found Marshall.
Sydney, I know you're out there.
Do not give up your position. Repeat. Do not reveal yourself.
And unless you give yourself up in the next 5 seconds, I'll splatter your friend's brains all over my warhead. 5, 4, 3...
No. Please. Don't do this. Please don't. Sid? Sydney!
I'm here. I'm right here, Anna.
You always had a weak stomach when it came to collateral damage.
Marshall, they completely disarmed me. I don't have any OpTech left, do you?
Well, actually, I designed these trousers after some sweet parachute pants back when, breakdancing was all the rage and you put the cardboard down and you do the spinning. Actually, if you dig around, I have a lockpick in one of these pockets.
Hang on, I'm trying to work my hands around.
There you go. It's just a little lower, little lower. Kind of tickles, actually. No, you just went past it. You just went up. Sit. That's not the lockpick. That's not the lockpick. Wait, there it is. You did it! We're saved!
I know where Anna's taking the fuel cell. She mentioned Bucharest, something about Sark.
We know. We followed the trace you put on Sark's driver in Monte Carlo. Before you encountered him in the museum, he made an unexpected stop in Bucharest to a maximum security psychiatric hospital. We tasked Humint on the ground to investigate. They reported back that the hospital administration recently changed hands.
To a company whose sole stockholder is Arvin Sloan.
The local corrupt government is using it as a gulag for political prisoners.
Our sources were able to locate a patient roster list. Among those listed as insane were our missing field agent Jacobs and Neil Kaplan.
Kaplan? I thought we had him in protective custody.
We did. He left of his own free will and has been checking in with his wife regularly, telling her he's on a business trip. Your mission inside the asylum is twofold. First, extract Mr. Kaplan from the hospital. Given his bizarre behavior, be prepared for a hostile target. Second, retrieve the lost fuel cell. However, since we have multiple fuel samples for study, and Anna has only one, we may advance to an acceptable loss scenario.
Which is?
Destroy the fuel cell, at all costs.
We're talking about a building filled with prisoners held against their will. How can I destroy the fuel cell without killing everyone inside?
Destroy the fuel cell, at all costs. Agent Vaughn,
We've been running through hospital security. Access is controlled via a combination of keycard and biometric sensors. We haven't been able to pin down the exact combination. However, our sources tell us the local guards spend a lot of time around a tattoo parlor. You'll start there to obtain a keycard.
So, needless to say, thank you for saving my life. Again. To be honest, I've sort of lost count how many times you've done that. That is, if you include things like averting international incidents. Well, the point is, I'd like to try to return the favor with this. Well, I analyzed the stabilizing element they used on the fuel cell from the last mission and basically designed its chemical opposite, deionized nitroglycerin. Now, you may be thinking, gee, Marshall, that's really great, a highly volatile compound. I'd really prefer a box of chocolates as a thank you. But, you see, the deionization process should give you a few minutes to make your escape. That way you can come back alive before the big bang. Thanks again. Okay, next up is this EMP gun. It disrupts electrical equipment up to 9 feet away, which makes it good for disabling security cameras and things like that. Oh, and as a neat side effect, it also repulses light metal objects. So if you're, like, drinking a can of soda and you're done, you can do a hook shot into the trash. I'm 1 for 9 myself, working on my shot. Finally, since you'll be looking for Kaplan, this device can identify a living person by their DNA. It has a limited range on the living, but since dead guys tell no tales and have no active DNA, you gotta get right up to the corpse to read one. Now, we can program it with anyone's DNA from right here at the rotunda.
Hostile target spotted.
Base camp, I don't see any keycards anywhere. Are you seeing this? It's the eye symbol tattoo from the followers of Rambaldi, but more complex.
Yeah, you're right. Something seems a little, off.
Off?
Askew. Not right. Strange. The opposite of how perfectly normal. Now, the digital readout picked up a special dye on the tattoo. That's the keycard.
If you want to get inside the asylum, you'll have to tattoo yourself.
Well, the biometric sensors actually read the dye, not the tattoo itself, so you won't be stuck with anything permanent. Although I was thinking about a yin and yang on the ankle myself. Well, something for, sort of like a circle of life kind of thing, like in that movie, great movie. I was kind of scared, though. It got kind of dark, and they went into the bone patch, I had to cover my... I fast forward through that part now when I watch it.